Do you feel the tension? Have you noticed the egoic fencing you've built around yourself in the crowded orchard of society as you exponentially grow neural branches overloaded with apples of thought? The gravity of embodiment causes cracks. Thought fruit breaks our branches and then we're fucked. But not without purpose, because everything can be recycled by the mycelium of our inherent wisdom. But we sure love our fucking thought apples. We fruit more than we can eat, and we think more than we can process as we hold onto the withering past. A tangled neural web we weave, a network for gathering, drop by drop, thought by thought, because we think we're the drops, but that's where it stops, and we think we know, but the only way to see is to fucking let go. Thoughts aren't the problem, though. Apple trees apple, webs are sticky, trees branch, and people think, but the thinker walks such a well-worn path that it forgets it's the thinker and thinks it's its fucking thoughts and becomes self-absorbed and no longer even realize it's walking, and it just hears itself talking. And we forget the trees and don't feel the breeze, we just pump those perceptual knees. That's an awful lot of fucking rhyming, jeez. There's no set way, there's nothing to say, there's nothing to do, you're already you. We get high, we get low, there's nowhere to go. We hear and see, but forget how to be. We get lost and feel fear, but you're right fucking here. I love a bit of morning dew, but you know what's fucked up about dew is that we think we're doers that don't actually do shit because we're always thinking about what we did and how long till I'm done and then what am I gonna do? Feet on the ground, breath in your lung, feel yourself in your skin and even your bung. Walk on the edge. Life is a knife. You cannot be happy if you haven't known strife. Walk your path. You know where to go. Forget the destination. You're the star in the show. Boots on the ground amongst shadow and light, but you're never quite here. You're in your head. Am I right? It's so fucking simple. That's the issue. Pop the pimple. It's too close. It's too obvious. It's moss growing on a rock and a fern's delicate fronds stretching into the warm emptiness. It's the wet smell of decay as the forest floor digests autumn's delicacies. But all we do is fucking run around and we stare at the ground, absorbing sound, chasing that which is lost but actually found. Getting a bit rhymey again. Oh well, fuck it. I really don't have anything to say. There's only one thing I know, and that one thing isn't found running to and running fro. Take a break from the path, look up and you'll see. There's all kinds of shit up there, like this big-ass tree. Look at this thing with its height and its girth, a massive morning wood, an erection of the earth. Observe how a star that is 93 million fucking miles away has painted a thatchwork of light and shadow on the ground just by virtue of its effulgent nature. It doesn't try, it doesn't whine, it does its thing, which is to shine. Do you see? I'm talking about you and me. We shine too, but the radiance of consciousness gets filtered through trees of denial and splashes upon the mulchy loam of memory in patterns that reach and grab, and our branching neural pathways become illuminated depending on our thought trajectory and psychological season, and we lament for the reign of pain that seems to have no reason. Do you see what I'm getting at? We don't have to fight, it's all about light. Lighten up, have a shrug, go stare at a bug. I think that's it for today, so go do what you do and say what you say. I'll be walking my walk, so okay, good talk. So many words, geez, I'd rather stare at this breeze. Remember, thoughts are like rain, you get wet, they don't stain. Remember that thing back there, the one with the stare? It shines through the trees and it shines through you. Thoughts are clouds in the sky, but that sky is all you. Toodaloo.